Hello friends and fellow web developers. Today we are going to learn how to create local area network. We are going to use WampServer to allow other devices to connect to our web apps within the same network. I will be using WampServer 2.5. but if you are using WampServer 3.0 upward, let me know, then I can create a video on that version of WampServer. So let's begin. The first thing you need to do, just start your WampServer. Make sure your WampServer is running. I think I've already started my own WampServer, so you should know how to do that. Just go to Start button, type 1. So see WampServer, start WampServer. You can just click. So WampServer is started. You can confirm that by going to the notification area of your computer, and you see WampServer already started with the green logo, meaning everything, all of the services are running within your computer. So the next thing we are going to do is to go to Apache, that is number 2. Then we are going to edit this file with our favorite editor. Any editor can be used, no problem. So go to that file. Because you do that by going to your WampServer icon at the bottom right of your desktop. So you want to access this file. So click on the Show More icon. Click on your WampServer. Go to Apache and select http://d.conf. So that is the file I want to edit. So it opens here in Notepad. So we are going to search for online, offline. So let's just copy that, then Ctrl F to find. So copy. So Ctrl F, paste, then click on find. Next. So normally on your own system you are going to see after this line you have just searched for, you are going to see require local only. You may not see the IP address. You are going to see it like this without the IP address. So you are the one that will add the IP address. The IP address is the network IP address you are connected to. So we are going to see how to find your current IP address. And when you are adding, you are going to add IP address after the local host in front. Then you also add this line that says require IP. Then you put the same IP address. IP address is always in 4 columns, digit numbers. The first column, the second column dot, the third column dot, the fourth column. So what you will put the first 3 columns, meaning the fourth one will be dot, maybe 1.1, maybe dot 12, maybe dot 200, from 1 to 255. I think the number of devices that will be allowed to connect to your network. So let's see how to, that is what number 4 is saying. Let's see how to find the IP of your current network. So currently my system is not connected to the network, but we are going to use the internal Ethernet IP. So click on start button, just type CMD, click enter to open command prompt. So on your command prompt, if you type IP config, click enter, you will be shown the IP of your current network and also the Ethernet adapter IP. So currently my system is not connected to a network, but we are going to use this Ethernet IP. We are going to add that to the HTTP config file. So we are going to copy that, highlight, click enter to copy. We are going to add it to the already added IP, easy IP of my system when my system is online, is connected to my network. So my network is currently down, so we are going to add the IP we have just gotten from the Ethernet adapter, so which is 192.168.56. That's what we want to do. So just add it this way. Require local, then the IP, the first 3 columns, require IP, then the IP address, the first 3 columns. This is what the additional IP we want to add to that file. So we go to that file and add. So enter, click enter, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to paste that, then require 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 space bar. Just click your space bar 4 times. The space doesn't matter, just to indent it properly. So we save this file. After you have added the IP you want, the IP of your system, you want other system to connect to your IP, connect to your application using your system IP. We're going to save that and close this file. So the next thing we are going to do is to restart our WampServer. So you go to your WampServer and restart, click on the icon, then select restart all services. So you wait for some seconds for the icon to turn green. So when the WampServer is restarted, the last thing we are going to do is to make sure the configuration we have just done is working properly. So we are going to do this few configuration. So this configuration may stop working for unknown reason. To avoid this, let us add these last settings. I'm going to go to your control panel, Window Defender Firewall if you are using Windows 10. So we are going to go to that control panel, Then from control panel we go to Windows, Defender Firewall, Windows, Defender Firewall, click on it. So from there, on the left, click Advanced Setting. On the left, click Advanced Setting. So the Advanced Setting is here to open. So when the Advanced Setting opens, next thing we have to do is to click Inbound Rules on the left hand side. So we click Inbound Rule on the left hand side. So we click Inbound Rule. Then on the right hand side, we are going to click New Rule, for example. So we click New Rule. I added it before. It's called 1. I did the rule before, but assuming you want to add, just click on New Rule. New Rule. So New Rule, select port and click Next. Select port and click Next. So select port and click Next. So select port and click Next. Select specific local port, enter 80 and click Next. Select specific local port, enter 80, which is 80, click Next. Then 80 and click Next. Select Allow the connection. Okay, on the Windows, this rule apply on Windows. Okay, check domain, allow connection, allow connection. Okay, click Next. So on this window, the window says, when does this rule apply? So all of this, I'll click Next. So I'm going to enter 1, 2, then click Finish. Click Finish and close each of the open windows. Click each of the open windows. So if you look at, you see WAMP2 I created before. I also created one. I have just created WAMP2. I created one before. So you click close, then that is that. But also note that any device that want to connect to your web app should be on the same network. Okay, but in this case, the device I want to use to test is on the same computer, that is on my machine. So I'm going to use Oracle VirtualBox. That is where we are. I have Windows 7 installed on it. We want to use it to access the application on the host system on Windows 10. So I have on Windows 10, I can go to my localhost. I'll just access one of the application I have there. So on my local host, I have list of applications. Let me just open one of them. Let me open this one that says admin BS Bootstrap 3, the dark version of the interface. I'm going to copy that link. Remember the IP we saw, that was this .1. So I'm going to .1. That was the IP we saw there. .1, you can see it there. So .1. Then I'm going to put / the name of the app I'm going to access. This is the name of the app. Let me put the protocol is HTTPS. I'm having HTTPS here because I had configured my server to allow HTTPS as a secured server to run locally on my machine. But if you want to see the video tutorial that will teach you how to turn your local server into a secure server, that is using this HTTPS protocol, then just let me know in the comments. Then I will give you a link, or maybe I will add the link to the comment section for you to watch the video. So let's access this on my system and also on the virtual box, and see whether we're able to connect to the same application. So I'm going to click here. So whenever you are using a secure server, trying to connect to a secure server, you'll be asked this. So if you see a message of this nature appearing on your screen, just click advance, then accept the risk and continue. After all, you are running locally on your machine, so click and continue. So you can see that the application shows here. Let's also see how to access the same application on another machine. So in this case, we are going to use Oracle VirtualBox. See Oracle virtual machine as the VirtualBox. So we want to open a browser and load that same application. On this Oracle VirtualBox, if you want to confirm the IP of this, you can just confirm the IP within your command prompt to see whether they are using the same IP. It shouldn't be the same IP, so just use the same command, IP config. To click enter, you see the Ethernet adapter of this VirtualBox is different. So you have this mark 10.0.2.15. That is the IP address for this machine here, the Oracle VirtualBox. So let's close that, just type exit. So the web address, web application address we copied, we are going to paste it here. Ctrl V to paste, click enter. So we want to see whether we'll be able to load the same address. So the same security warning appears. So just click advance, then proceed to the address we are told is unsafe. We know, so click proceed. So once you click proceed, so you can see now the same application appears on another machine. So friends, that should be all for now. So let me know in the comments if you want me to show you how to do this on WampServer 3.0, 3.1 upward. Let me know. Thank you.